1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, here we go into a play of Riven. Boy, I'm a little scared about this. So many puzzles. What if I suck at solving puzzles? This game might take me 15 hours to play? 27 hours to play? 4 years to play? Who knows? Puzzles, man. I'm committed in theory to not looking up any hints. So we're going to see how that goes. Here on Riven.
Thank God you've returned. I need your help. There's a great deal of history that you should know, but I'm afraid that I must continue my writing. Here. Most of what you'll need to know is in there. Keep it well hidden. For reasons you'll discover, I can't send you to Riven with a way out. But I can give you this. It appears to be a linking book back here to Dunny. But it's actually a one-man prison. You'll need it, I'm afraid, to capture Gan. Once you've found Catherine, signal me, and I'll come with a linking book to bring us back. There's also a chance, if this all goes well, that I might be able to get you back to the place that you came from.
And here we are in prison. Who's that? Oh, it's another person.
Yo? Ferdigaye. Kakaware po. Moduwe po me po. Tagema. Rekoa. Tagema. Musu rekoa. Wisirapo. Wisirapo. Umutika bukua nai. Wisirapo. Umutika bukua nai. Bukua nai. Wisirapo. Bukua nai. Bukua nai. Bukua nai. Bukua nai.
Don't take my book. Don't do it. Nope, don't touch it. Oh, that's not very nice. He done did. Oh, there he goes. Well, this is an auspicious beginning. More footsteps. Oh, dear heavens. That's not creepy at all. I've forgotten how significant of a video sequence. Oh. And here we are in Riven. I played some of this game 15 years ago or 20 years ago. I don't even remember how long ago it was. A long time. I don't remember anything, so this is practically a brand new game for me. Alright, so it's all point and click. And we got a lever here on the ground. Did the guy actually break the lever? Is that what he smashed? I feel like that might have been what he smashed. Oh, we got a button there. That does nothing. We got an eye hole that does nothing. Got some buttons on our manhole cover here. And I'm just going to brute force the combination. And that does nothing. Okay. We've got a very long drop here that we could jump off if things get really bad. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of frantic clicking in this game. That's unfortunately all there is to it. Okay, this is a giant sword in the ground? Statue? I cannot seem to do anything with. Doesn't seem to be anything of note here in my little prison that I showed up on. Alright, let's just take a walk here around the cliff. Oh, and there's our dead man. He's got a dagger. I wish I could get that dagger. There's no combat in Riven, but at least I don't think there is. But still, a dagger would be nice. Let's walk up the stairs. Alright, so we've got a room here. Let's just explore a little bit. Okay. Let's just take a look in our room here. We got a button that's going to do something. Probably should have explored before. Oh, okay. It turns that. Probably should have explored before I pressed the button, but that's okay. All right. Now we have a little cubby hole, through which I can see a beetle. Oh, and we've got a red book. They held for more than 30 years, but the corrections I made to Riven have finally failed. The island has resumed the familiar pattern of decay that is the hallmark of my father's work. I must now race to implement this new patch before it's too late. I only hope that my revised theories are sound. 87.6.16. Revisions to Riven completed. There are still a number of minor adjustments which need to be made, but the basic corrections have been entered and should be working. Something's not right. I've been monitoring the instruments for several hours now, but have thus far observed no change. It's possible that I've made an error, though I've checked my entry against my pre-notation and can find no discrepancy. I've not had a rest in nearly 3 days, so it may be that I'm just not seeing it. If the fault is with my foundational assumptions, however, perhaps after a short rest I will see something. Success! It appears that my repairs have been effective after all. The gateway image has become noticeably clearer, and although it is impossible to know this with absolute certainty, the island seems to have quieted itself. Just a few more weeks of work, and I should be free at last to go there myself and attempt to bring Catherine back. Catherine's Atris's wife? Yes. The past 8 months have left me little time to think, to devise a strategy for getting her out of there. I've received no sign from her in all that time. I'm afraid that No, I must assume that she is all right, lest my fears undermine my efforts to bring her back. 87.619. I did not create the Age of Riven. Unlike my father, I have never presumed to have such power, and yet the future of all those who live there has fallen into my hands. So far, I've managed to read the page before it turns. The island continues to appear stable, and I would like to believe that I have saved a dying world. But the theories of one individual cannot support the lives of real people indefinitely. I must get everyone off of Riven as soon as possible. The problem now is Gen. That's Atris's father, right? I'll never be able to rescue Catherine and relocate the islanders if he is still the man he once was. I haven't seen him in over 30 years, but his history forces me to assume that he is still a threat. His myopic mission to restore the Dunny civilization has left too many innocent cultures dying in its wake, and would continue to do so were he to once again be free of the confines of Riven, or the Fifth Age, as he coldly titled it. The universe has been safe from his corruptive influence for the last 33 years because no one has been able to leave that age, the last linking book out of Riven having been lost in the Star Fissure upon my return to MYST. That was my intention, to maroon my father on Riven by removing all the existing links to other worlds. And since the art of constructing books had long been lost with the fall of the Dunny, he would be trapped there for the remainder of his lifetime and effectively segregated from the countless other worlds that he would have invaded. In effect, that is what we achieved, but the way it fell, however, was no one's ideal. Though the sting of the incident has gradually faded from my memory, the deep pain of the responsibility for what actually came to be has never left me. At the time, it all seemed so clear. Gen's destructive path could not be allowed to continue, but it was never my choice that the innocent inhabitants of Riven, who had already suffered so much, would be the ones to pay for it. Enough! To dwell in the past is to die in the present. The situation is not the same as it was then. The knowledge I've acquired in the years since that time has yet to be applied to this problem. 87.620. I think I have the solution. Why it did not occur to me sooner, I do not know, unless the idea of it had been pushed out with the thought of my sons. A prison book. Many years ago, during a hunting expedition through the ruins of Dunny, I chanced upon a formula for a most unusual type of book. Unfortunately, due to the fact that my father was then in the habit of confiscating my discoveries, I was forced to leave it behind. Years later, however, as part of my efforts to protect the vulnerable worlds linked to the books in my library, I was pleased to find that I could still recall most of the formula, and with little experimentation quickly succeeded in creating one of these devices myself. The procedure is actually quite simple. By altering key lines of text but slightly, a normal linking book's connection can be partially severed, such that anyone who attempts to use the book will be permanently trapped in the dark void of the link. That is, unless someone else then uses the book, at which point that person would become trapped in the first person, displaced back into the world. The technique can be applied to books that have already been written, changes to the original text being so slight that anyone who is unfamiliar with the code will be unable to detect them. If indeed my father has not changed, what better bait could there be than a book that appeared to be a link back here to Dunny? Okay, there's a few more pages. 8772, Trouble. My nightly analysis of the island's condition has revealed that the tremors have begun again. The pattern, however, is new. The disturbances are the result of the changes I have made. This did not at first concern me, however. Tremors of this type were one of the possible side effects that I had anticipated during this initial phase of the island's readjustment. Still, in order to verify my assumptions, I decided to calculate again, incorporating the new data. The results were not what I expected. The damage to the understructure is more extensive than I'd realized. I can no longer go to Riven as planned. Catherine, forgive me. 8773. I must act while I still have the time. The signs are barely visible, but there's no question that the island's deterioration is accelerating. Total collapse is imminent unless I can keep ahead, and that is becoming increasingly difficult to do. With every passing moment, I gain a clearer picture of the incredible chaos that my father's economy of words has yielded, but it is a dismaying process. The complexity of the problem is overwhelming. There is no end to this. The last few days have all but convinced me that the collapse of Riven is inevitable, and that at best I can only strive to delay it now and hope that at some point the island will become stable enough to risk a rescue attempt. I think I've come up with a way to solve the tremors. It will require my exclusive attention for at least a month or two, so that it may be necessary to discontinue these journal entries for a while. 87.713. Something truly miraculous has happened. Beyond all conceivable probability, someone has finally found my lost MYST linking book and freed me from this prison. I immediately realized that this could be the solution to my dilemma, and I believe my mysterious benefactor is willing to assist me. I'm still not sure it can work. The logistics of such a scheme are formidable, but the mere fact that it may now be possible for me to continue my repairs to Riven and yet proceed with my original intent to find Catherine To find Catherine has given me renewed hope. The last few days have left me little time to work out the remaining problems with sending someone else to Riven. It did occur to me, however, that if a way could be found to signal me once Gen had been captured, it would no longer be necessary to take a real linking book to Riven and risk the possibility of inadvertently releasing Gen. The deteriorated state of the gateway image makes the use of a visual signal impossible, but the picture remains a reliable indicator of Riven's condition nonetheless. By measuring and interpreting variations in the noise patterns, I am still able to observe basic changes that occur in the age, even though I cannot see them. The problem is that my instruments can only detect changes that occur on a fundamental level, and it seems unlikely that an individual could affect such an elementary change from within an age. The idea may be foolish. Still, there is a known weakness that may be worth investigating, an anomaly that appears as a rift between two separate systems, the Star Fissure. But how, or even if, this fact could be exploited, I cannot say. Sending someone to Riven also means that once I received the signal that they were ready to return, I would have to leave my writing in order to take a real linking book there myself. However, provided my father was safely out of the way, this should take very little time. After that, assuming the island does not incur much damage in my absence, it should then be a relatively simple matter to hold it together long enough for Catherine to return to Riven and evacuate the remaining islanders. Predetermining a signal without knowing the topography of the island may prove to be impossible, but I'm afraid there can only be one answer to the question of whether or not I should send my friend to Riven with a way out. The potential for failure would be greatly diminished if the prison book is all that is taken there. I'm sure my father is expecting me to bring a linking book to Riven. May he not be disappointed. I'm not going to read all the books in this game. It's just too much. But I read that one, and so we are good. I may just sum up the rest. Oh, because I don't have enough water for that. So this is the book that Atris gave to me before I came, I believe. Yeah. So his father's trapped here. Now I'm trapped here. And I'm going to signal him because his wife is also trapped here. So everyone's trapped on Riven. Okay. Let's press the button again. Oh, that was so many words. So many words. Around and around and around she goes, and where she stops, it's another peeping hole. Okay, so yeah, now the room just rotated. I wonder if there's a different access into the room. We're gonna find out. Once it does, another spin. Aha! Here we are. Now let's actually go into the room. Okay, so we've got a big old ball up there. I can't read what that says. So we've got a room here, and we've got a bunch, of beetles. Oh, interesting. Okay. So here we have some religious iconography of tree stumps and people worshiping, the books, the burning books. Trees becoming paper. Something, worshiping the linking book, something. Let's look at beetle number 2. Here's someone writing in a linking book and creating worlds out of words. So that was 1, 2. Beetle number... Wait, is there... No. Can't read that. Very confusing. Okay, so 1 is to the left of the door, 2 is to the right. Beetle number 3! It's the same one as before. Beetle number 4. Oh. A man throwing fire and a star and, is that me falling into mist at the beginning? I don't know. Very cryptic. Oh, wait, no, that's, okay. Yeah, so that was 1. 1 to the left of where I came in. Did I see them all? There's just a godlike figure. Being all godlike. I can't get through that door. Okay, so we've seen the shrine here. Interesting, interesting. And now I am going to go to the bathroom because I drank so much Mountain Dew. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, there's no way to just like pause my recording. Unless I want to do editing later, which I don't, so. Alright, so there's nothing here that I... Oh, hey, what's this? I didn't even see this door before. We can look down here. Oh, okay, so we just crawled underneath this little tunnel. Or this little wooden slat door into a cave system of sorts. Oh, interesting, okay. So here is one of the other doors. Okay. Well, now I'm curious to just see if there's anything different. So if I hit the button once, and we're gonna do a little rotate. Oh, that's how you pause the game. So I feel like pressing it once may not open up that one. That door that I was just looking at, but I don't know how far that is. Let's go take a look. Oh, I did. Hey, okay, so here we are now in... Ooh, interesting. So we're back where we were before, but now the other door leads to another passageway. Oh, ho, ho. What do we have here? Oh, that's my... Yeah, that's the little... That's the cone thing. Yeah, back where I started. Okay, I have no idea what that does. But probably something with that cone thing. Okay, it doesn't appear that there's anything else to see here. So now I'm gonna throw that lever and just see what happens. I'm gonna press the button and see what happens. Because I like to live dangerously. You just gotta push buttons. You gotta push buttons and pull levers and just see what happens in this game. Yes, see now I'm trapped. What happens if I pull the lever now? Something's happening. Don't know what. Something's happening. Anything happen back here? Nope. Okay, doesn't seem like anything happened. Let's mash the button again. Round and around and around the room goes, and where it will stop, ain't nobody knows. Can we get out now? Aha! Here we are back into our room, and oh dear, the thing is closed. Now I am trapped. Can I... Aha! So that lever opens the gate. Now is this the gate back out to where I came? It is not. This is someplace new and different. Oh dear. I cannot do anything with this door. Okay, well, let's step out here and press the button. Spin the room. Maybe spin the room again. Oh wait, no, I need to go back out. Yeah. Oh. Aha! Okay, now I have access to both the door and back out the where I came. And I assume maybe not here. That's okay. Just love just army crawling all the time through that little underneath the door. Okay, so back here, what do we find? Yeah, what do we find here? What's different here? I turned on the power to something. Still don't see anything there. But now I bet if I press this button, something's happening. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nothing. Okay, well, I turned on the power. And I feel like that's important. And good. Even if there ain't nothing else to do at the moment. That's still broken. Alright, so we've taken good stock of that. We've pressed a couple of buttons and done a couple things. Let's walk across our little bridge here and go explore some of the rest of the island. It's very scenic. I hope I get to ride some BioShock Infinity style carts on those rails. Boy, sometimes just it's very confusing at times. Okay, so here we got a door, and the door opens, which is a minor miracle in and of itself. And we have some sort of some kind of spooky chair. I'm very uncomfortable with this, which means I'm going to go sit in it right away. We've got a little vision thing to something. Don't know what. Throw the lever and open that door. Great, great. There was no lever over here though, right? Yeah. So we're gonna have a sit. We're gonna go have a sit again. Got a lever and a button. Press the button. Oh boy. And now we're gonna pull the lever. Nothing happens. What happens if we press the button now? Alright, so we've got a chair with a button and a lever, and we don't know what they do. So creepy, man. The doors in this game are just terrifying. Okay, so let's keep on going. And here we've got another door. Oh my. Okay, hey, so this is the room that I was seeing back in this room, and I opened a door there. Like the main door. That's where I came. I'm coming in from the corner. That's the door that I think I opened. So this is some sort of gigantor shrine. We've got some fruit and nut offerings. I don't know. I get real like Fallout 1 vibes from just the music and the atmosphere of this so far. Really interesting. We got a big old cage here. Very interesting. Again, it seems like some kind of worshipful thing. But does not appear to be anything I can actually do with it. So, out we go. Back out into the outdoors. So this looks like a transit system of some kind. Anything hidden over here in the rocks? Not that I can see. Let's mash the button. We get a trolley car? Hey, we get a trolley car. Look at that, I was actually right. It is the Uber of Riven. The Riven Uber. A tiny flying submersible dirigible. Dirigible? Submersible? Very cozy looking. Good thing I'm not claustrophobic. All right, let's. Woo! Let's spin it right round. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's gonna be such a grand adventure. Throw the lever! Oh, I'm so ready for this. Here we go, baby. Man, you know, if only we could play this in IMAX. What a ride. I mean, that rivals anything I've ever done at Six Flags. Let's be real. That was fabulous. So there is our pretty much one-way trip. Doesn't look like there's any extra stops. Just that. I'm going to assume that we can go back and forth at our leisure. Oh, we've got an eyeball here in the rock. Gonna spin that. Oh, we got KI is what it says. KI. And it's like it sounds kind of like a bird chirp. Okay. That will probably become very useful at some point. But where are we here on Island 2? Up the stairs, pretty linear. Beautiful, beautiful. Got a button. When in doubt, press the button. All right, we got up or down. Let's go up. Oh, did I see a bird there? That was nice. Okay, so we've got a walkway here. Oh, you know, can I look at that? Harmonious views. Look at those birds. Two roads divulged in a chopped down wood. We got an axe here, real sword in the stone type thing, which I do not seem to be able to interact with. Oh, and here we have a pit of despair, a minecart. Pull the lever! Off we go. Man, there's a lot of exploring to do here. Whoa, I fell in through a burning ring of fire. Woo, a lot of rings of fire. Crackerjack. Are we on our... yeah, we're actually underwater, I think. Well, why wasn't there ever a MYST ride at Universal Studios? They missed out there. It would be a ride where nothing happens, but the queue is elegantly decorated. Okay, we're in the dark now. That's scary. Well, that was another fun little ride. Was that one way too? I wonder. Oh, geez. Oh, and now we're sliding. Oh, good night. What a journey that was. It done dumped me right out. Okay, I can climb down. We have a pile of corn. Huh. I wonder if that just goes back to... So maybe I can take it back. I don't want to go that way though. Yeah. Here we have Lake Riven. Very peaceful. Again, we got a big like threshing machine here, but it doesn't seem like there's anything I can do with it. All right, but we've got a pier. Oh, okay. A pier with a lever and multiple different pipes. Oh, it's gonna be a pipe puzzle, that's for sure. Well, what do we got here in our little building? We have a door that will not open straight away. Oh, okay. We've got some water. Interesting, interesting. Oh, it's this. All right, well, the bubble stopped. Am I trying to put water in or take water? Oh. Hey, okay. Alright, so the water stopped bubbling and so I could open the door. My guess is I need to drain the water out. most likely. Yes, that is my guess. Well, to do that... Nothing's changed in there. That turns the bubbles back on. I am already officially in the just pulling levers at random stage. All right, where does this second one go to? The second one is what goes... The third one goes over there. The second one is the one that actually does lead in here. Yes. Oh, I can do something underneath here. Oh, okay, this is how I get over here. I can just kind of walk underneath it. Okay, so the lever that turns on the bubbles, that actually turns on like the heating unit. So the water is boiling. Okay, so we can get access to this ladder. What's up here? Jack diddly nothing. I'm not sure what that lever does. Okay, something's happening. Not sure what I did, but alright. Trial and error, baby. You gotta love it. I think I raised something on the inside. Turn off the heater. Can we go back inside? Alright, let's change on the inside. Hey, okay. So I just raised the interior platform. So I'm not entirely sure how I did that, but I did it. But now I still can't go down because the water level is still up. So how do I drain the water level from the tank? That comes from somewhere higher, and it would appear, I would think it's like gravity fed. Okay. There's the combination that I needed to drain the water. I'm still not exactly sure how. I'm just... I switched this pipe thing, and then I raised that. Does that... Okay. Well, now let's take a look inside. There's a certain frustration when you're doing things and making progress, but you're not quite sure why. Like, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth, but oh dear. Oh, it's quite dark. Oh. Where did I just... My goodness. Okay. Let's try that again. Down. I'm just coming up in the same one, right? Yeah. I can't see anything down there is the problem. Oh, okay, I just have to keep going. Oh. I'm by a large cliff face. And there's a path. Okay. I've come out of the tunnel. Pulled a real Shawshank Redemption there. I am up here on the cliff face. Hey, there's the big dome thingy. Whew, it's a very long drop. Okay. Oh, we got another door. Another passageway. Oh my. It's like a... Oh, it's grill time. Oh. Nope. Oh. Let's try putting a pellet in. Pull the lever. No. Oh, there's a pipe there. I need to redirect water power. Is there no... Oh. Okay. So this is that third pipe there. Oh. Oh, is this a shortcut? Oh, yeah, it's the ladder. Hey, what a joyful thing. About to say, if I was going to have to punch my ticket for the long way around every time, that was going to be real pain in the buttocles. Okay, so what we want to do now is do that. Now, does that... do I need to... That redirects the flow, but I don't know if there's actually like water power running through. I don't even know if I can tell here currently. Put the pellet on. Oh, I did it. Dropping on down. Way down. Something's buzzing. Doesn't want to be bees. Oh. Okay. Let's close it and then send it now. What does it mean? Can I throw a pellet into the thing? Obviously dropped it way down. But like to where? And to what end? There's another walkway over there that I really want to get to, but... So one thing we have not done is put the water thing back to this threshing machine. Not that it appears that there's anything really to thresh. Is there nothing over here? Is that a lever? No, it's not. It is a lever. Ha-ha! Oh, jeez. That could done chop you up right quick. Aha, so the card is two-way. Okay, well that's about an hour, so I'm probably gonna call it here for the night. We've certainly made some progress and unlocked a few things and solved a few puzzles, both accidentally and purposefully. Now we're zooming right back through the Rings of Fire. I think I'll pick up last time, just kind of going back to the beginning and just seeing if anything's changed back there, but no, that's impossible. Like, I really feel like this little transition here is, like, these are two separate areas. I'm a little confused right now on what it wants me to do. But we'll ruminate on that. We will do some ruminating. Well, we've made it back here. Anyway. You know, and we still haven't explored everything over here. Come to think of it. Come to stink of it. I want that bug. I want to put him into my pocket. Ooh. I think that's still going to be a good place to, did I save it? Yeah, I saved it. I think. Yes, playtime 57. All right. So yeah, that is part 1 of Riven. We've got some new places to explore, and we've got a whole lot of questions and basically 0 answers, but I feel like that's about par for the course. We'll see you next time here on Mean Games.